Every culture has its own collection of chilling tales and terrifying creatures lurking in the shadows. These mythical beings, born from folklore, legends, and superstition, are more than just stories. They're warnings, lessons, and reflections of human fears. Today, we're uncovering 10 of the scariest mythical creatures from around the world. Prepare yourself. Some of these might make you think twice about walking alone at night. The Wendigo. In Algonquin folklore, the Wendigo is the embodiment of hunger and greed, often described as a gaunt, skeletal figure with glowing eyes and tattered skin stretched over its bones. It's said to have a heart of ice. Legends claim it was once human but transformed after resorting to cannibalism during harsh winters. The Wendigo doesn't just kill. It corrupts, compelling others to partake in its grotesque feasts. Modern sightings of Wendigo-like creatures have even inspired psychological terms, such as Wendigo psychosis, which describes an insatiable craving for human flesh. La Llorona. La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman, is a tragic yet terrifying figure from Mexican folklore. The story tells of Maria, a woman who drowned her own children in a fit of rage or despair, only to realize her mistake too late. Now, cursed to wander rivers and lakes for eternity, she searches for her children's souls. But beware. Her cries of, "Ay, mis hijos, oh my children," are a death sentence for anyone who hears them. Witnesses claim that seeing her ghostly form is an omen of personal tragedy. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is no ordinary witch. In Russian and Slavic folklore, she is a fearsome crone who dwells deep in the forest. Her hut stands on chicken legs and moves according to her will, turning its door away from unwelcome visitors. Baba Yaga is known to fly in a mortar, using a pestle to steer, while sweeping away her tracks with a broom. But she isn't purely evil. Those who approach her with respect and cunning might gain her help. Fail to impress her, though, and you could end up as her next meal. The Kappa. The Kappa, a water spirit from Japanese folklore, might seem quirky with its bowl-like head filled with water and its turtle-like shell, but don't be deceived. Known for its strength and cunning, the Kappa preys on humans who venture too close to the water's edge, dragging them under to drown. Kappa are also infamous for stealing shirikodama, a mystical organ said to contain a person's soul, extracted through, let's just say, a very invasive method. However, they're not all bad. Kappa respect manners, and bowing deeply can trick them into spilling the water in their heads, rendering them powerless. The Banshee. In Irish folklore, the Banshee is not a bringer of death, but a harbinger of it. Often appearing as an old woman, or sometimes as a young maiden, she combs her hair and wails mournfully to signal that death is near for someone in the household. But don't get too close. If you hear her scream directly, it may be your own death she foretells. Some legends even describe her as a member of the fairy world, tied to specific Irish families. The Tikbalang. The Tikbalang is a half-man, half-horse creature from Philippine folklore, known for its tall, skeletal frame and fiery red eyes. Travelers often encounter the Tikbalang in remote areas, where it uses its powers to confuse and disorient them. To escape, legends advise turning your clothes inside out or asking the Tikbalang for permission to pass. Despite its scary reputation, some stories portray Tikbalangs as guardians of the forest, or even trickster spirits that only harm those who disrespect nature. The Jinn. The Jinn, or genies, are beings of smokeless fire mentioned in Islamic and Arabian folklore. While some jinn are benevolent or indifferent to humans, others are deeply malevolent, preying on human fears and desires. They are shapeshifters, capable of assuming any form to manipulate or terrorize. Stories warn against making bargains with jinn. While they can grant wishes, the outcomes are often twisted to cause suffering. The Chupacabra. First sighted in Puerto Rico in the 1990s, the Chupacabra quickly became one of the most infamous cryptids in Latin America. Its name means goatsucker, as it's said to drain the blood of livestock through small puncture wounds. Descriptions vary, with some saying it resembles a reptilian alien, while others describe it as a mangy, dog-like beast. Sightings have spread across the Americas, but no definitive evidence has ever been found. The Draugr. In Norse mythology, The Draugr is a restless, undead creature that rises from the grave to guard its treasure or seek revenge. Draugr are grotesquely bloated with decaying flesh and possess superhuman strength. They can shapeshift, control weather, and even curse their victims. To prevent a corpse from becoming a Draugr, Norse burials often included rituals, such as placing scissors on the chest or tying the feet together. The aswang. The aswang is one of the most feared creatures in Philippine folklore, with its ability to blend into society by day and transform into a horrifying predator by night. Some aswangs take the form of a bat-like creature, preying on pregnant women by using a long, tubular tongue to drain their unborn children. Others appear as ghouls or werewolf-like beasts. Despite its terrifying nature, the aswang has also become a cultural symbol, representing fears of betrayal and mistrust. From the icy forests of North America to the misty moors of Ireland, these creatures remind us of the universal human fascination with the unknown. Which of these terrifying beings would you least want to encounter? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling tales from around the world. Until next time, keep the lights on